Yeah, Luna is kind of getting into heat. So she might be meowing. Ratnam, welcome. Today we're going to do a practice for mental balance. And I recommend you to have a glass of water and maybe some type of towel or a cushion, or even if you have straps, you can use those as an aid in this kriya. And also, if you find at any point that you feel triggered, there are some movements here which very much expand our nervous system, and also we're gonna be sort of expanding our fascia, and that can sometimes be triggering in a way like you feel like, oh God, this feels really horrible. Now, I'm gonna talk you through the whole session that you can allow yourself to relax and release into it and see it as an expansion rather than pulling yourself into something uncomfortable. See it in a way how you can expand your straitjacket. So whatever is kind of contracted, allow that to be stretched in a very kind way. And know that the discomfort is very short. And after that discomfort, you're going to feel a lot of release and a lot of new breath and new freedom in yourself. So yes, my name is Riikka, Theresa. I'm a Kundalini Yoga teacher, and every Thursday we meet here to do some inner activism. And that what I mean is that I truly believe that we can change and heal the world through healing ourselves. In the way that will change how we very naturally go back to ourselves, and all our words or our actions and all our thoughts are in alignment with ourselves. And this mental balance is really something that will release a lot of anger from our system. And there is a lot of generational reasons to be angry. Particularly for women, there's a lot of reasons to be angry as well, and we also haven't been safe. So this is a way to allow yourself to free yourself from that, so that you can really be you. And I've been really interested in the witch wound or the sister wound, how we women, to be safe, have internalized a lot of misogyny, and that creates shadows that we can't really be proud of. We both suffer from it as a victim of it, but we also unconsciously, because when we get into unsafe spaces, we react from those shadows of women or womanhood, of the feminine. And the more we can feel safe in our body, aligned with our body, and aware of our triggers, the more we can be conscious about not creating situations where we act from not a really wholesome place. And this new moon right now and this whole month is going to be it's very much about the masculine energy creating structure and support and safety for the feminine to do its work. And the feminine has a lot to do with our body, has a lot to do with rituals, non-linear processes, non-spoken processes. So we have to work with our subconscious and our bodies through movement and breath, so that we can come into a neutral mind. And that's whether you're a man, woman, or something completely different. The feminine and masculine energies are within us, and we carry those shadows and we carry those strengths within us. So hopefully this kriya will help you to let go on a cellular level of everything that doesn't serve you anymore. And so that you can do that very deep beautiful healing process that allows us to change the world into it. So take a comfortable seated position. And if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Just take a deep breath in your nose. Feel your whole body all the way down to the lowest chakras. Breathe out and release. And allow yourself to elevate. Each breath, all the time, you feel the depth, deepening of the breathing. Expansion of the body. Settling of your mind and body. Your body is mainly and mostly consistent with water. Some say 75, some say 88, some say 99% water. Allow yourself to be fluid and soft, expanding, waxing and waning, like the moon, like the sea. Your palms together in front of your heart with the thumb touching breastbone. Rotate your shoulders, breathing in and out when the shoulders can fall backwards. Feel how your heart opens. Your lower abdomen starts to activate, your palms pressing together, your throat opens up with your neck. Allow your jaw to fall into a neck lock, chin tucked in gently, eyes at the third eye point. Breathing in, breathing out, bringing your eyes to the third eye. With the next breath, let's start chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the highest teacher. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Engage your master lock, your root lock, anus, sixth organ, navel center, and then your diaphragm scooping up, and then your chin is tucked in, hands pressing together, eyes beaming through the third eye point to the space. Then release the locks, breathe out, and engage the locks again with a completely empty breath. Root lock, diaphragm, chin tucked in, hands pressing together, eyes beaming out. And breathe in and rest your hands on your knees. And just feel how you feel. And now feel or imagine actually that you are sitting inside water. So the water that you have inside is also around you. Like fish in the water, Let's start doing our small, tiny super grinds, moving your navel very lightly, very gently, just like fish in the water. Feeling how your spine is starting to move. Then you can start engaging more your breath, breathing in when you come forwards and breathing out when you come backwards. And then starting to engage your heart, making circles with your heart. And really feeling that fluidity around you. Shoulder blades to the game, allowing your shoulder blades to come together when you're going forwards, and then curving your whole spine from the lower part all the way up when you go back. Find that pleasure and that massage, waking up, who you are, how you feel. Noticing if there is anything that is painful or stuck, and just allowing that fluidity to pass and brush through it. Don't get stuck into the discomfort, but just flow and invite that whatever is dormant or stuck to be awakened. But respect that it's stuck today, perhaps. And focus on the joy and the pleasure. And let's turn whenever it's good for you to go to the other direction. Yeah. Relax the tongue in your mouth, your lips and your jaw. Relax your face. Allow that your heart to be open. And let's start making smaller circles, allowing the wave to calm down. Slowly making smaller and smaller circles, and finally you're just doing internal spirals, going down and up inside your body. And then ultimately there's just energy spiraling upwards along your spine. Through your heart, your neck and your head to your crown, and allow your crown, the petals of your crown to open up, and allowing that energy to pass through you, from Mother Earth, through your spine, your body, to the cosmos. deep breath in. Engage your root block, anus, sex organs, and navel center. Scooping up. Relax your heart and shoulders and neck. And breathe out. And bring your feet together to butterfly. You can grab your toes and find a way that you're seated good on your sit bones so that your back can be straight. And then we start flapping up and down, up and down. And see if you can find a way how to flap so that your psoas, your hip flexors, don't overwork, so they can actually relax in this one. I'm going to be here for a little while, so just find that way how you can start opening your hip and your lower back with this massage. Closing your eyes, breathing in and out, bringing your eyes to the third eye point. Feeling those petals of your crown open up like a sunflower, receiving the energy from the sun. Flapping in the water, like a strange fish moving in the sea. Massage, wake up the lower part of your body. And now take a deep breath in and hold your breath and make your body really tight. Lift your knees up. Squeeze your anus, sex organs and navel center to the root block. Relax your shoulders, your heart. Open the petals of your crown. And relax, breathe out, and come to all fours. Cat cow. So here I recommend you to really spread your hands and find the support of your thumb, so that the thumb can support your shoulders, and you're pushing your shoulders up, so that you're not collapsing, but you have a very good structure here. That's going to build up a good amount of muscles in your hands. And then just breathing in, going up, and breathing out, curving to a cow. In your own breath, very quiet and calm. If being in all fours, or somehow this is not good, then you can bring your hands, you can come to rock pose and do spinal flex in the rock pose. Otherwise, cat cow. Opening your throat and your heart and then curving up. And your spine is moving here. And your neck and your head is part of the spine, so that it's really from your tailbone all the way to the crown that is doing this large movement. And if you feel like doing faster, you're very welcome to do that, but stay quiet and calm if that connects you with the fluidity. Again, being this strange fish moving through water. Allow your jaw, tongue and lips to relax. Beautiful, very nice. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep breaths. And notice how also the lower part is also active. So allowing the big muscles around the spine to relax and have this beautiful soothing ride, because your stomach muscles are active. So when you come up, you can even feel they're pushing your navel up, and that's curving your spine. But most of all, just allow yourself to be in a soothing, opening ride. This allows the energy to start rising even more from the lower spine up to the heart, your throat, your third eye, and then your crown. Last 3 times. Last 2 times. Last time. And then take in the neutral position, take a deep breath in. Squeeze your root lock, anus, sex organs, and navel center. Push your arms to the ground. And then breathe out and come to a relaxation on your stomach. So your hands come under your head to support your head. Just allow yourself to relax and be nourished. Receive. Next breath in, prepare mentally to come on your elbows. So you're lifting your upper body up to your elbows, and you can open your eyes as well. So you come into a baby cobra position. So we're here, like this. And just breathe in there for a little while. Feel how you can, try to find a way how you can relax your shoulders so that you can feel the elbows pushing down and your shoulders pushing down, so that your neck is completely free. Your heart and your throat are free. And then lift your legs all the way up. So you bend your legs like this. And that you can stay here if this feels comfortable, but if you want to challenge, you can grab your legs. If this feels really uncomfortable, you can put something under your stomach, under your hips actually. And then you can get a little bit of support. And then we hold in this position. You can lift your knees up if that feels comfortable, and you look up with your face. You can always come back to the original cobra pose, baby cobra pose with your legs up. Look up if the other position feels uncomfortable. You can also use straps, and you're just staying here. That's really good. Now find that you can point your feet, yes, so that you can feel an activation of all the line, the fascia from your throat, through your stomach, through your thighs, all the way to the toes are stretching. Beautiful. And now come down and relax. Bring your legs down and your head down and just receive again. If you want to put something under your belly, under your hip bones, then you can do that. Like this. And that might make it easier for you to come into this position. I'm only doing half now so that I can look at you and talk to you, but ultimately if you can take both of your legs. And now we're going to open our mouth and do a lion breath. So you're breathing powerfully through your mouth. Continue. I'm just coming to so that I can see you. Tongue as far out as you can. Just a few more seconds. So this pose invigorates your internal organs and strengthens the abdominal muscles and expands the chest and your breath capacity. And it's really stretching your fascia so that we can allow more fluids to run through the fascia. Now take a deep breath in. Hold your breath, squeeze your root lock, and then come down again on your belly all the way and relax. Great work. Really, really good work. Up into rock pose, like this. And now let's take a sip of water. Our fascia and our emotions benefit from water, from good, clean water. So now when we are stretching them, we're going to increase the amount of fluids that we're taking in so that it can really be nourishing that area that has been kind of unnourished and stuck and disconnected. So here you can use again something under your knees if your knees are sensitive. You can also use any kinds of equipment. Like I could actually show you how to do it with the sofa. Because what we're going to do is do a little bit of a back bend here. So I have something under my knees because my knees are sensitive. And then we're going to come up. Oops, you can't see me. We're going to come up on our knees. Now the idea here is that we're going to be stretching our psoases, opening our hearts and opening our throats. So whatever modifications you're doing for yourself, make sure that it allows you to do this, which is opening the psoas. You can keep your toes tucked in if that's easier for you, or put them down if that, but that's a bit hard. So I'm going to do like this. And then the first thing is I'm going to push my pelvis out and feel how your root is engaged so that it holds you up. Your stomach is starting to extend. Then lift your heart to the ceiling and then bend backwards. And if you can grab your heels, then do that. If not, take a sofa or whatever you want to give you a support. So we're going all the way up, looking up, opening our mouth, doing again the lion breath. Long, deep, powerful breathing in and out with the tongue out. Now this can release very powerfully fear, anger, rebellion within you. Allow that discomfort to express itself. Allow it to run through you. Allow yourself to become pissed off and angry about this discomfort, and know that it's coming out from your body. It's coming out from your cells. So allow yourself to stay here just a little bit longer in a safe way. If it's too much, then modify. And allow those emotions to come out with that lion breath. Few more seconds. Fear goes into our psoas and into our thighs. So here we're gonna now release it. Now take a deep breath in. Squeeze your root lock. Hold your breath. And breathe out and come into baby pose. So sit down on your knees. Spread your knees and bring your head down and your arms along your body. And spread your legs as wide as possible so that you can really relax into it. This is a rest position. Rest, rest, and rest. You did really good job. Very good. Whew. This is one of those kriyas I have done for 40 days. Not by my own choice, but given to me by my teacher. And it's probably the hardest 40 days that I had, because every day I had to face rebellion and resistance and anger and discomfort. But it really weeded out a lot of stuckness from my subconscious and from my body, from very deep, deep, deep level in my body. So I feel you, but also I know that just allow yourself to receive the benefits. Be proud of yourself, be kind and loving and compassionate to yourself, because it's not easy. But you're doing it and you're doing really great. So well done. Take a deep breath in and slowly, gently, in a safe way, come up to your knees. And actually we're going to come into a squat position. So you're going to be squatting like this. And this is the last one. Well, I don't know if this is the last one. That is uncomfortable. But anyways, be on your toes with your heels touching each other. And the fingers are like frog hands. And here we're gonna lift our bum up and our head comes down. And again, allow your spine to be one thing. So your head is going along with your whole body. You can do 26, you can do even 108 if you want, but I'm gonna time this for 3 minutes. So what we're gonna do is just lift our butts and bring the head down, and then we're gonna come up and we're gonna look up. And when we go down, think about your sit bones smiling all the way to the ceiling and then coming down. And think about water. If you know these things, these watering things that kind of tip over when they're full of water, think about the same thing. You're tipping the water down with your head, and then you come very naturally. This is a very natural movement to the body, and this is a very strengthening thing. But what is also happening is that we're moving the energy from our lower chakras all the way to our heart, and then allow it again with that crown chakra being open, with the petals open, allow it to pour out from you. Allow it to pour out down to Mother Earth. And just take your own time, whatever is good for you. If you want to have a rest in the squat, then do that. If it's really hard, you can also take a sofa and do it like this. I find it even harder because there is some kind of a rest if I can go all the way down here. And this is also for women. The toes being, you being on your toes and using your pelvic floor, it's really good for the sexual organs of the women and strengthens the pelvic floor of all of us. And also, I do believe that it's also helping the prostate to be emptied in your own time. Thinking about the water, allow your head to fall down. So just think about the pelvis and the head. Yes, exactly. It's just pivoting. It's a one simple pivoting movement. Yes. Beautiful. Yeah. The more streamlined, the more easy. Beautiful work. We're almost there. Last few seconds. And if you're done, just come sitting. Very good. Well done. Yes. We're gonna be in a rock position, so you can come. And you can take a sip of water. Keeping hydrated. Very well. Now take a deep breath in if you're still doing it. Stay still. And then relax and come into a seated position. Well done, everybody. Really good work. Beautiful. For the next part, it's kind of it's the image you can have is a serpent in water. So we're gonna be in celibate pose. So that means that we're gonna bring a little bit the flesh of our legs out. So you can find a little bit of how you can bring your feet out so that we sit in between the knees. Let me come take this a bit. So the legs are, so the heels are outside of the legs. Now, this is it's a lot on your knees. It's very beneficial if you can do it, but if it's too much, it can damage your knees. So sit on anything that allows you to be in a position that is good for you. If you're seated on a chair, just open your legs a little bit open. And actually you can have your legs as wide as possible here. That's part of the scriptures how to do this. And now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to breathe in and we're going to open our heart and look up. And then bring your hands down up to the back in Venus mudra. So you grab your hands in the back. If you can't do this, then just find a way how to keep your torso open. And now you can relax into this. And then you can bring your chin tucked in. And we're gonna go start and pull your arms out as much as it's good for you to do. So your hands are pulled out. And here first, we start with our head. The head's gonna start doing like a serpent. So think about a serpent swimming in the water. It's gonna be easier if you tuck your chin in. So chin tucked in, and now we're gonna go down all the way to the ground. And then we're gonna come up, lingering the way. So find a way how your whole spine, your spine is like your serpent. If it's very much stressful for your shoulders, you can maybe grab your legs. Otherwise, just lift as much as you can. You're doing really well. Breathe. Relax your tongue. Relax your jaw. From the neck and from the tail. Last time, up and down in your own time. And then come up, breathe in, lift your hands as high up as you can, open your heart as much as you can, hold your breath. Relax and come on your back and have a moment of relaxation. You can take a sip of water again if you want on your way. We're not going to be long here, so you don't have to cover yourself. Just a moment of reassessing, allowing this to integrate and be nourished. Breath in and wiggle your body. Wake up your fingers and your toes and your spine and bring your knees to your chest. We're going to ignite some fire here now. So what we're going to do is little firecrackers. The idea is that we bring our knees to our chest and we're going to jump up. We take a deep breath in and then we jump. You lift your head up to your knees. Maybe you jump all the way up, maybe you just wiggle a bit. Beautiful. We're gonna be here just a minute. Actually 2 minutes. So take your own time and feel that ignition from the center, your core of your body. So there's this jerky movement. So this is the fire, igniting the fire. Keep your legs, don't lift your legs up. Don't lift your legs up. Keep your be in this ball that jumps. Exactly. It's a bit more challenging. And even if you don't do, like, it's really that activation of your body that is important, not how much you're gonna jump. But if you jump, you can jump all the way. When you do this for a little while, you're gonna actually, and you get the coordination right. It's actually more about coordination and strength. You can actually feel a jump in your whole body. Doing great. Doing really great. And find the joy and the fun. If it feels silly, if you feel very serious, and then find this silliness and laughter and childlike enthusiasm about this game. Last few seconds. Last one. And then take a deep breath in, bring your head all the way up to your knees, make yourself into a hard, tight ball, hold your breath, squeeze your root lung. And then relax to the ground, spread your arms and your legs and just breathe. Again, we've been very, very tight, and now you can open up. Feel how there is this network, like roots, like mycelium network in your body that has been maybe tight, malnourished, disconnected, and feel now how it can spread out, and that fluids, air, nourishment, energy is spreading all into these filaments, spreading outside of your body and inside of your body. Connected to everything around you and connected in yourself fully and completely. And with the next breath in, start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Feel those filaments. Feel your energy, tentacles expanding, and then come to one of your sides and just rest there for a little while, for a second, a breath, and then push yourself up to a seated position. Last part of this Kriya is called the powerful breath. Breathing in and out through our nose, but the breath is really powerful. So there's this mantra Har, which is the divine aspect of creating something. So when we want the energy to become something material, it's the Har. It's the Har that makes that concrete. We're not gonna chant Har, but with every breath out, breathe so hard that you can feel the Har. So, and you're breathing in and out through your nose. And your navel is being activated with the breaths in and with the breaths out. Your hands are on your knees, holding your knees. Your eyes are closed. And your eyes are pointed at the third eye point, and then breathing in and out through your nose in a heavy, almost fire-like way. It also helps to have a little bit of a smile. Chin tucked in. last time, and then take a deep breath in, hold your breath, crystallize that alignment, that power and beauty and elegance and grace, nourished, healed place. Allow that to seep to every little nook and hole and space and cell in your body. Part of you. Allow it to integrate, to become part of you. And then breathe out. And if you're watching a replay, you can now set your timer for 3 minutes of relaxation. But now we're going to actually go into a meditation. You can flutter your eyes open and have a sip of water and before we go to the meditation. And this is called a meditation to not freak out. So it's really called a meditation for not freaking out. We're going to bring our hands in a prayer pose with the right thumb on top. And then we bring this to our diaphragm. So this is our relax your shoulders and elbows, and you can just relax here. And now we're going to breathe deeply in and deeply out. Chin tucked in. And allow that energy to come from all the way the base of your body to rise up and open up to the skies through the petals opening. And notice if you're breathing from the left or the right nostril. And if you know, when you find out which nostril that is, consciously breathe in and out through that nostril predominantly. And you have a little bit of a press of the hands into your diaphragm. Nothing hard, but just allowing there being a connection. Relax your shoulders, your jaw, your tongue, your face. And notice if it's left or right you're breathing from. We have 3 energy channels. The center main one is the Sushumna along your spine, which is the channel or the highway for conscious elevation with the shadow of ignorance. And then we have the left and the right channels, the right side being the more yang or the masculine, maybe more connected to the sun. And the shadow of that is anger. And the strength of it is all the so-called masculine things of steadiness, providing safety, structure, organization. And the left side being the more yin and the maybe more moon and subconscious, non-linear, fluid, with the shadow of attachment. And it's also, we have found out with modern science that we change our nostrils, which nostril is predominant, every 90 minutes. And it affects how much we can actually, literally, we are more able to focus when our right nostril is predominant, and we can more relax when our left nostril is predominant. And now you can change whatever you had. If you had right predominant, now change into the other one. Try to breathe more from the left, or if your left was predominant, now change into the right. said that this meditation will alter your energy by changing the nostril breathing. You cannot get out of your body, but you can change its energy. If you are thinking something neurotic or find out that you're breathing through your right nostril, then start breathing through your left instead, or the other way around. This will change your energy, and it will change from the Agni into the Sitali, which is the cool one. If you're depressed and disturbed mental state, then you can start breathing through the right nostril. And in 3 minutes, you're a different person. And it's really important to recognize that we are not our thoughts, and we are not our state. We cannot change who we are, but we can change our state. And our thoughts and our state we can change with something like this meditation. And when we change our state or our thoughts, we're actually recoding our genes. Because whatever is happening to us, and especially if it's something traumatic, it affects us on a on our gene level. But we can repattern them, we can re-encode them. So we are not victims. We can take charge in how we feel. Make sure that whatever obstacle or challenge we are facing, we are coming from a neutral mind and from an embodied consciousness, which is the best place to make actions or decisions from. Take a deep breath in now. Pull your hands away from each other so you have a very tight fist. So you're holding your fingers and your fist, but you're pulling it out. And then breathe out and bring your palms to your knees facing upwards. And just feel how you feel. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. With spine of steel, straight, and heart of gold, chin tucked in, eyes at the third eye point. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. We're going to end this session with chanting 3 times Satnam, truth is my name. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And let's begin chanting. Om Last time. Satnam. If you can, bring your palms and your forehead to the ground to ground your energy. Then I invite you to do that. Otherwise, just bow your head. Bowing gratitude to this technology, the Kurmuki language, the yogic sciences we can benefit from. Bow to yourself and this opportunity to practice and develop, free ourselves and heal ourselves, to be ourselves authentically. And most of all, connect to Mother Earth. She needs our support now, and we need hers. Satnam.